Hey guys, so this video is going to be a really short one and it's probably just going to mainly be me talking. I have done a lot of progress in the car. Got the trans in the car, trans mount, got like the shifter kind of mocked up, got a shifter relocation kit in there. I also just finished installing a factory SC300 e-brake conversion to this, so I think it looks pretty nice. And I didn't have to do any like custom lines or anything, just installed a bracket and it was good to go. So I'm just gonna do a quick little overview of the stuff I've done and talk about kind of where you can get the stuff. So if y'all are doing a similar style swap, you can use my experience and save yourself some time and money. So I guess we'll get into it. So here's my shifter, and it comes right exactly where it needs to come. Right in the hole of the, I guess, the shifter bezel. And there's a factory SC300 handbrake. I was able to get it from a place called, I think it's Heat Lightning Speed Shop. And so I haven't bolted down that side just because I need to figure out a little rubber grommet for some of my shifter. But otherwise, there it is. And it uses a little washer there instead of that piece to hold it in. But yeah, that's basically that part of it. I guess let's just climb under there and look at the trans mount. So this is what I was able to mock up. Like I said, I only got a couple bolts in it right now just because I just wanted to make sure it was mocked up. But I cut some slices into it. And so those slices I will have to weld up to kind of return some of the rigidity. Otherwise it's done. And then, if you notice right there, that is indeed a drive shaft. I had a drive shaft made for this and it fits basically perfectly. And so there is the linkage there for the e-brake, and then back there, that is a drift motion adapter, and that drift motion adapter, it adapts the 3-bolt yoke style differential to a 4-bolt. I guess you can kind of like a Dana Spicer, like normal universal yoke. So that's why I got like the, I may be incorrect here, but I think it's like a 1350 maybe, but anyways, it has the bolt holes there. But yeah, it's really nice because this drive shaft I have made for 500 or like 600 bucks, and I measured it and it basically, it fit perfectly. Like it's perfect for this. So yeah, we're totally making some progress here. Got tools strewn everywhere. Let's go inside here. Here's the intake we're gonna run. This is an LS2. Actually, yeah. No, LS1. I think it's an LS1 intake manifold because it's a cathedral port. But I got this 92mm throttle body. I kind of wish it was a little bit smaller than this. Just because I think this is on the bigger side for a 5.3 liter. I mean, I guess it will have a big camshaft, but I prefer a little bit smaller one so it kind of has a snappier response, low in power wise. But yeah, there's the engine mounts there. There's a starter, so like so much room in between here. Like the headers are gonna fit in here really nicely. I debated running the ABS module for a while, like not necessarily electronically, but just running the brake fluid through it. But I think it would just be cleaner, probably just better and just less screwy if I just run the brake lines straight, maybe to an adjuster and then to my master cylinder right there. With regards to the clutch pedal, I was a little bit worried about getting the correct bore size because the T56 slave cylinder is a little bit bigger. Obviously, it's a big boy transmission. Well, I reached out to a company that makes a clutch pedal for this, and they sell them for like people's W58 or R154 swaps, and they said they could make a 1-inch bore or a 7/8 bore, which is awesome because, you know, that will make my throw way less. Because if you, like, let's say your T56 needs a really large bore clutch pedal cylinder, and you get one for like a small trans, it's going to give you less pushing power, but it's also, you're going to have to push further to open the clutch all the way, to disengage the clutch, if you will. So, yeah, this is going to be great. It's going to drive awesome. Super excited. And, of course, I got the engine here, head studded up, ready to go. I got a bunch of new sensors for it. Of course, I need to slap on before we move ahead with anything else. And here's my little shifter ball here. I got a little wood grain one, so pretty excited to run that as well. And I guess we'll just kind of go in here, and I guess I can show you the excitement of putting this thing on. So if you see here, this wood's just worn out, but this is kind of like the color it's supposed to be, which is really cool. Of course, this the wood here is cleaner, you know. So I guess let me tighten it all the way up. Come on, any second now. Damn, it should take a second. There we go. So this clutch, or not this clutch, this shifter here for this transmission, very tight. So throw with a 4-inch extension is kind of like, I don't know, what is that, like, that might be 4 inches in itself. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse. Most T56s use an electronic lockout solenoid. Well, I deleted it and just put a spring, so you have to go to the right, push a little more, and then up into reverse, which is nice because it's not like you're going to accidentally put it into reverse. You can at least feel the spring resistance, so that's great for me. So, because if I want to go 6, 6 gear, there we go. Actually, yeah, so first, second, third, fifth, and then there we go, 6. Oh, there we go. So, and here's the e-brake as well. Like I said, if it's kind of loose there because I haven't bolted it down, but we're gonna get there. But yeah, it's kind of nice. It all looks stock. And then, of course, I guess next the big thing will be the clutch pedal, and I can show how that's mounted as well. But yeah, thanks for Heat Lightning Speed Shop guys for making this product here, because this saved me so much time, obviously. Very, very cool. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on a next video. I know this one wasn't a lot of action, it was just really talking, but been pretty busy lately, and I figured a talking video about this was probably just as useful, maybe not quite as entertaining as my other videos, because I know a lot of guys want to do a swap like this, and some of that like the information that you'd only know by doing it just isn't really available. And on the forums, as far as I found, you know, I've seen a couple LS swaps, but I don't think I've ever seen an LS manual swap. So if y'all have any questions, just let me know. See ya. Hey folks, so it's been a minute. I recorded a video in June about an update to the Ls400. I've been continuing to work on it, but I've been very busy with school and work lately. So it's been a little bit difficult to find time to film content, meaningful content, but I do owe y'all an update on the project. So fortunately, I came across an individual who's also completed a manual Ls400 swap. and I'm gonna link his YouTube channel in the description for those of y'all who are interested in doing this project your own or on your own. But in the meantime, before you go check him out, I will give y'all an update that, like I said, you're well deserved, and it's gonna kind of go over what I have accomplished in the last few months and what I really have left to accomplish the LS400, because we're very, very close now. I have the ECU, I have most stuff mocked up, it's ready to go. I basically just need to tighten up some bolts, finish up some wiring, fill it up with fluids, and yeah, that's basically about it. Oh, headers too. The headers is a big one, so I should be completed in the next couple months here, have it out driving and tuned and everything like that. So really excited to share it with y'all. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Here's the latest update. I'm gonna make this really quick because we just went over some content which should be playing right before this. So we need some electric fans. We have all the coolant hoses set up. I have my fuel rail. Still need to get some attachments to bolt that down correctly. Still working on my headers, like I said. Here is a passenger side truck header. Does not really fit correctly down in there. It's touching the frame, but like I said, we're really close. Got brand new LS2 injectors in there. Here is my oil filter relocation. I'm gonna go ahead and mock that up down here. So for those of you who are asking how I did this front accessory drive and how this fits, this is a 98 Camaro power steering pump. That is a 98 Camaro alternator. And this is with an ICT billet attachment bracket. 2010 Camaro water pump. We have a truck harmonic balancer. Yeah, so we have all it set up. Speed lightning clutch relocation or clutch kit. I have a larger bore since I have a T56. Here's my bleed hose. Let's go ahead and hop in there. Ooh. All right, so here it is. Got the clutch pedal set up. Oh. So here we are. And the Lexus, I know a lot of y'all have always dreamed of seeing something like this. I do have a working e-brake. Once again, thank you to Heat Lightning for creating markets or creating products that are on the market for stuff like this, because it is a little bit up here, but honestly, this is like, you can't ask for anything more than this. This is excellent. So I won't be doing any drifting. I'm sure a lot of y'all want to watch drift content. That's why I'm going to link my buddy down in the comments or in the description here. I'm sure, I'm sure he has already drifted his. So LS400 LS swap. So here we have the e-brake. I'm just going to do it literally just for doing normal e-brakes are so the car can park. And here it is. Here's our shifter setup. I was able to retain the factory air vents because I really wanted to continue to have air conditioning in the rear here. So I have all that integrated. I have my phone here. Here we go there. Because of the spacing issues, this is a little bit weird. So I put a piece of tape here to pull it out, but it'll still work pretty reasonably. And I'm just still working on getting the correct housing for this. And I'm going to lower this down as well. I think it can really be about here, so I'll probably shorten this to around 2 inches here. So, of course, I have this still working as well. Here's my Holley Terminator ECU. We just need to get that installed, so this will be running right. So, yeah, that's basically kind of like an interior update. With regards to the bottom part, I have completed most of the mounting, welding, bolting up, everything like that for the T56. That's basically complete. Just for some input on items, if any of y'all are doing the swap, I used a drift motion billet adapter for the rear differential. And I just had a local drive shaft shop create a drive shaft for me. It was about $800, I believe, and that adapts the T56 straight to the LS400. So the pedals do work. Here's the Heat Lightning pedal. The Heat Lightning pedal sticks out a little bit. As y'all can see here, it sticks out a little bit compared to the other pedals. I'm probably going to end up doing a new line. Right there is the line for the clutch. But it does work. I can feel it. So that's like fully released there, and it goes in a little bit more. So my feet are pretty big, so this is actually okay for me. Like I said, my feet are pretty big, so this works. So I can drive, you know, that's no big deal for me. But yeah, it all works well. This shifter has plenty of range of motion compared to my airbox here. Full left, full right. So it's actually probably more like that's would be the normal as far as you go. 5th, 6th, and then if I even go more right, I can go in reverse. Oh, it's kind of hard to get it over there right now. So, but yeah, I can get it over to reverse. It should be no problem. Oh, damn, it's hard to get in there. Yep, so it all works, and I plan to integrate the air conditioning and the heater in this as well. I would like to use that in this vehicle. So once again, sorry that I've been kind of radio silent for the last several months here. Just like I said, still have continued to make progress on this. And as always, if y'all have questions about the project, because you'd like to accomplish it on your own, just feel free to answer or put the question in the comments, and I can totally answer it for y'all. So I appreciate y'all watching and keeping up with my project. Talk to y'all later.